Okay, so last week we talked about different mechanisms of securing files. So basically, encryption is one mechanism. We talk about that. And in addition to that, I think we are now in, right, have you started file operations? Have you started file operations? No. Did you start? I think no. We just
we stopped at the encryptions and sir did the workbook after that.
Yeah, after that we did workbook. So basically, so we discuss about file properties, right? File properties we discuss.
Yes, sir.
Yes, file properties we discuss, and zip files we discuss. Did we discuss about zip files?
Yes,
Archives?
sir.
Archives we
Yes,
discuss.
sir.
Yeah, we discuss about archives and searching also, right? Searching also. Searching files also we discuss, right? So now, today we are going to discuss about yeah, we just started the workbook and right. Just give me a second. Right, let's start discussing the security of computer system. So first of all, I would like to highlight the word security. So why security is required? Securing from whom? Yes, why we need security when discussing about the computer system? Why we need security? Yes, any idea?
Because of computer viruses which can cause harms to the computers?
Yes, computer viruses can cause harm. That is one thing, right? So we have to protect our data and software from viruses. Anything else? That is one factor. Anything else? Any other factor? Yes, only viruses.
It can take our data.
Which? Who can take your data?
Hackers.
Hackers, yes. Another thing is hackers. So hackers, there are some parties interested in our data, maybe competitors, maybe some terrorists, maybe hackers. So they have bad intention of using our data or stealing our data. So that is another thing. It is possible to, so one thing is viruses, it can damage data or resources. The second thing is theft. So it can be hackers, maybe competitors, terrorists. Okay, so what else? Okay, they know it to protect hardware of the computer. Yes, we need hardware because hardware is the platform. Because of hardware only, we can work. Right? If you don't have the monitor, how you work with the computer? If you don't have CPU, then what will happen? If you don't have main memory or random access memory, what will happen? So your computer won't work. So you have to protect your physical components from what? From what? From hackers. Yes, hackers can steal, or hackers or robbers, they can rob. So what else? Anything else? Why we protect hardware? From whom?
They can sell it and make money.
Who?
From sudden
Sorry?
sudden power failure?
Yes, from sudden power failure, right? So that is not related to that hackers, right? Sudden power failure can damage hardware and software both. It can damage hardware and software. Any other thing? So why we should protect our hardware? From sudden power failures, we have to protect. Yes, what else? Nothing else? What about natural disasters, natural catastrophes, natural issues like flooding, fire, or dust, or pollen, insects, or animals like rats? Maybe and
Sir, overheat.
Yes, those are some other problems that can affect your physical computer. Theft,
High voltage.
yes, there is power failures or power issues. Those are some other issues. So we have to protect our hardware from those physical threats. So these are called threats, right? Threats. So we call threats. So the letters, you can say, right.
Excuse me, sir. What's identity theft?
Identity theft is like someone else is using your name or someone else is using your mobile number and acting like you. That is called identity theft. Right? Okay, so let's go and discuss about the chapter number 3. Please write the heading, chapter 3, security of computer system. Security of computer system. So please write down the heading, security of computer system. So as you said, there are two categories. So one thing is physical. Physical category means the tangible things like hardware, even software. You have to protect from the physical threats. So what are the physical threats? The physical threats are, so let's write physical security. So what are the physical threats? You can tell. Physical threats. So what are the physical threats? Threats.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have like the logical security?
No, don't write it. Don't write. I'll give you the chance to write. What are the physical threats?
Natural disasters.
Yes, natural disaster. Threats means like you can say hazards or extortions, right? So fears or the issues. Physical threats are natural disasters.
Excuse me, sir.
Sorry.
Excuse me, sir. I became late because I had school class, online classes.
Okay.
What did you do?
So we were discussing about the computer system security, and currently we are discussing about physical threats. Right?
Okay, sir. Can you show me the previous note?
No, we didn't give any note, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, theft. Yes, theft is another problem. Then yes. Any other issues? So natural disasters, power failures, theft. Any other things? Damages caused by, so I said this, damages caused by insects and animals. So maybe terrorists.
Excuse me, sir.
Huh?
Can catastrophic failure become a physical threat of the computer?
Yeah, catastrophic failures, physical. So I have just added natural disasters, so I'll keep as it is, right? Terrorists. Terrorists are some other thing. So anything else? Theft, terrorists, natural disasters, power failures.
Excuse me, sir. Can like the computer fail, like the CPU damaging?
Yeah, so that is like it's maybe device failures. Device failures. Device failures. So anything else? Yeah, I got some chats. Overheat. Yeah, overheat is correct. Overheat. So it can be overheat. So these are some physical issues. Willful damages means willful damages can.
Doing it intentionally?
Intentionally, yeah, you are doing something. So maybe, so willful damage is not terrorism, right? Sometimes some students, I have seen this in especially our labs also, I have seen this. Some students, they don't have any intention. Just they remove the keyboard, just plug it to some other computer. So friend's machine, just for fun. Or just insert some unwanted thing to a port. Just remove keys in the keyboard. So unwanted things, but those are also willful damages. You have to protect from that also, right? So it's not for not for the theft, not for not for terrorism even, but doing it willfully. So no. And some are unwillful, like intentional, some are unintentional damages. So like you don't know about what will happen if you if you spill water into the keyboard, but accidentally. So these are called accidents. You can say accidental damages. Accidental damages. Okay, these are physical threats. So what are the logical threats? Logical threats means logical threats. Logical threats means like so it is for the intangible things, intangible kind of non-physical damages. So you can say viruses and hacking, cyber terrorism,
Identity theft.
fraud, identity theft, spams, sniffing. So there are a lot, right? Spam, sniffing.
Excuse me, sir, what's sniffing?
Sniffing means secretly you are taking information, secretly obtaining information, right? Cyberbullying, and so it can be like spreading of viruses, hacking, fraud, theft, identity theft, spam, sniffing. So what else?
Hoax.
Right? Eavesdropping. Anything else? Yes, you said something.
Hoax.
Hoaxes. Fake software. And so maybe privacy violations, pirated software, plagiarism. So these are some.
Stealing.
Sorry?
Stealing undeveloped programs.
Yes, so that can be actually undeveloped. So that can be like you can call plagiarism for that. This plagiarism. Okay, so now you can write. Right now you can write. If you don't know anything, please ask. I'll explain each and every, right? Each and everything I'll explain. So if you don't know anything, please ask. Yeah, worms, computer worms, all these are cut. All these you can put under viruses. Right?
Suspicious links.
Sorry.
Suspicious links.
Yeah, malicious. So I'm including that into one thing, right? Viruses, malicious software, malicious websites, and links. I'll put it into a single point. Right? Just write down. Security of the computer system. It can be. So you have to provide logical security against what? Against the logical threats. Physical security against the physical threats. So if anyone remembers some other thing, please let me know. I'm just writing just by reminding the things, right? Why logical security? You want to protect from the logical threats. Why physical security? You want to protect from the physical threats. Not sometimes the logical security is needed for physical threats also, right? occasionally. So not occasionally. There are some occurrences where you need physical security to address logical threats, and you need logical security to address physical threats. So that is a special point. I'm going to give that after writing this, right? First,
Excuse me, sir.
yes.
What are malicious websites?
Malicious websites means you can say like fake websites, right? Fake websites, or so maybe infectable websites. Like some websites are less secure, so those are hacked by hackers and plant some malicious codes there. Dangerous websites. Basically, your browser will tell that when you access that. So it will tell that this site is not secure. Are you sure you want to access this? Likewise, it prompting you a message. That is because the website is malicious. Malicious means harmful. Yes, everyone need to write the note in the screen note. Not in the screen, everyone need to write this, right? Plagiarism, and one thing, identity theft. I couldn't mention that, identity theft.
Excuse me, sir, you have already write that.
Oh, is it there? Yeah, identity theft is already there. Yeah. Then you can say botnets. Botnets. I'll explain what is botnet, right? Scams, phishing. So these are some other things, right? So please add everything. I'll explain, right? Right. Physical security, of course. So these things you can understand. The natural disasters, natural catastrophes or disasters can be like flood, earthquakes. So, but it's a tsunami. So mostly we have rare chance to get these things. But the countries like Japan, Indonesia, they are always suffering from these earthquakes and tsunami. So this was one-time experience for us, right? But so maybe even this, you know, what? So I cannot remember this. Yeah, even this may. So this fire and all naturally happening in the bushes. So those things are also rare, right? So, but we get like only flood is common in Sri Lanka, but other countries they have more natural disasters than us. Even so, natural is even it can be like thunderstorms.
Excuse me, sir, were you talking about wildfires?
Yeah, wildfires, not just wildfires. I was remembering about one thing, so it's not coming to my head now. Right, landslips, so all these things. Anyway, so next thing, so power failures and voltage irregularities. These are we are suffering these things in Sri Lanka. This is more common, power failures, voltage irregularities. But we have simple solutions like UPS, uninterrupted power supply. So we have simple solution for this. Theft is also common in Sri Lanka, but again we have solutions. The CCTV, security guards, those are solutions. Damages caused by insects and animals, again common, very common anywhere in the world. So we have to protect that from the animals. Rats, so they are eating wires, and not just that, and it's small insects like ants. They are also damaging the circuits. Terrorists, not common in Sri Lanka for the moment, but we had such issue previously, but not now. But terrorism is like some countries, they are regularly affecting from terrorism. So they have to think about this as well. And willful damages, common in anywhere. Device failures, common in anywhere. Overheat is also common. And accidental damages can also be physical threats. But when it comes to the logical threats, so viruses, malicious software, malicious websites and leaks. So these are so these are actually programs with harmful codes. Those are also programs, but programs with harmful codes we call malicious software. Hacking is unauthorized access. Unauthorized access. It can be unauthorized access. Unauthorized access can be like reading, damaging, deleting, updating. Everything is coming under unauthorized access. Cyber terrorism. This is a format of terrorism, but mainly it's not physical terrorism. It's coming as a software, basically as a software or as a hacker. And fraud. Fraud means,
Sir,
yes.
sir, in a textbook there is a app, there is a software called, 1 minute, sir. There is a software called Trojan horse.
Yeah, Trojan horse is also a malicious software. Trojan, we will learn about type of viruses, right? Type of malicious software. There's another section. In that section, we will learn about worms, Trojan horses, hoaxes, adware, spyware. So there are different malicious software categories, right? So
Okay.
generally, it's a malicious software. What is fraud? Fraud means fraud.
Making something.
Fraud is like it's a financial cheat. You can say financial cheat. So not just cheat, and it's financial, like, so it can be financial, so unauthorized financial gain. Yeah, fake finance. It's kind of fake or scam. So kind of that. Sorry. Identity theft, using or stealing someone else's identity. So if you need if you need the explanation, so please write down in front of that. Using or stealing someone else's identity, acting as someone, acting as someone else, acting as someone else. So that is called identity theft. So you can act as president of USA, you can act as president of Sri Lanka, you can act as army commander. But who knows whether this is real or not? So there are some people, right? There are some people acting and stealing the identity. Then spams. Spams, you also do this. You also spammers.
That means, sir,
I think you have done spamming. So in my groups, you all are spamming sometimes, right? You're sending, this is called unsolicited messages. Unsolicited messages or unintended. Sorry? This is unwelcome, uninvited messages. Unsolicited means uninvited or uninvited, or like unwelcome messages. So what are they? So you get sometimes, if you love your mother, share this to 5 groups. You're sharing. So if you want to charge your phone, share this to 5 groups. You are sharing. If you don't share this, some bad thing will happen to you. Then also you are sharing.
yes, I have got many messages like that.
Yes, that's the thing. So when you share it, you will become spammer. Right? When you share it, let's say you have shared it to 10. Right? Let's say you have shared it to 10 people, then you can say you are a spammer, right? So if you share this to 1 or 2 even, you are a spammer because you are helping them spreading that, right? That is uninvited messages. In sniffing, sniffing means taking or absorbing data in unauthorized way. Absorbing data in unauthorized way. That is called sniffing. Cyberbullying.
That means
Threatening someone. So threatening someone. So you can say threatening.
Excuse me, cyberbullying means threatening someone through the computer.
Yes, yes. Threatening someone through the computer.
How do we threat, sir?
Through computer or internet. Is called cyberbullying. So how you do
What
this?
are the
So
threats?
it can be like purposely like ignoring you, or editing your picture and putting in it in internet. Maybe using some disgusted words pointing you, or like neglecting you, treating you bad way, like hateful speeches. Everything is cyberbullying. Right? Everything is coming under cyber, because anyone can tell anything in the internet, but that is not true, but people are telling.